Hello, listeners. Welcome back to Bingkai Suara with me, Siska. And in today's episode, we have a really special guest. He's an icon of Dutch Christmas music, a jazz musician, and winner of the Voice Holland 2019, and also winner of the Edison Award for his album Forever You in 2020. So, everybody, please welcome Dennis van Orson. Hi,
Hi.
Dennis.
Hi, how are you? Nice to be here.
I'm good, thank you. So happy to meet you, by the way. What's good? And where are you right now?
I am currently in the Netherlands where I live and where I'm from. And yesterday night we started my Christmas tour of the Netherlands, Christmas When You're Here, which is named after the album. And
Ah,
yeah, very busy times in December. I love Christmas. And yeah, I can't wait until the next shows.
yeah, I know. When we talk about Christmas, so we talk about you. Christmas is Dennis van Arthen.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I must be doing something right then.
Okay, first of all, big congratulations on dropping your single Christmas When You're Here. It's an amazing song, by the way, and we're going to talk about it in a bit, but let's talk about you first. Before
Sure.
we talk about your album, I want to start with who is Dennis van Arsen, like in real life, apart being a singer and songwriter.
Well, apart from being a singer and a songwriter, those are my passions, and that's
Mm-hmm.
what I spend most of my hours doing. I'm always busy with music or creating content on TikTok or Instagram. But besides all that, I live in a small town where I grew up. Also, it's called Gorkum, which
Uh-huh.
you can immediately forget. Because it's not very big, and I think there's about 35,000 people living here. And I live together with my girlfriend, who I've been with for 9 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm 29, and so is she. And we have a little dog who's called Yip,
Oh,
and he is. Those two are the loves of my life, and that's what I think life is all about. It's all about love.
yeah, you have a perfect life, by the way. So happy to hear that. Okay,
Thank you. I
now,
wouldn't say perfect, but I'm really happy.
yeah, I know. When you're happy, so your life is perfect.
That's you're 100% right. Yes.
Okay, now let's talk about your album. It's amazing, by the way. For me personally, this album is, like you said, manifestation of the feeling when you think about the Christmas. Yeah,
Yeah.
and can you tell us about the inspiration behind this?
But as I said, everything in life is about love to me. Love is the most important thing. If you're happy in love, then you're happy in life. And of course, health is important, and you need passions and whatever. But love is at the center of all of it. So most of the songs that are on the album are inspired by the love of my life, and they're
Mm,
about spending Christmas time with the people that you love, and whether that's one single person, or it's your family, or it's your dog, that's what it's all focused around. And it's all, yeah, I think that's what Christmas is all about, and that's what I try uh to really channel in every song in this album.
okay, so what is your goals when you making this album? I mean, um, what is you expect from people when they listen to your music, to your song?
Well, what my goal is always to make people feel something. So if they listen to my music, I want them to feel either warmth and a little fuzziness and happiness when they listen to my songs, or that they feel that they need to get up and start dancing and singing and moving
Mm.
along to the music. So that's the two goals that I always have: is either make people feel something, or make people dance.
Wow, that's amazing, by the way. So amazing. Okay,
Thank you.
I give you a little challenge. How
All
would you
right.
describe your album Christmas When You're Here in only 3 words?
Oh, only 3 words? Oh
Yeah.
man. Ooh, okay, here we go. It's big band,
Hmm.
which is that's one word, big band.
Yeah.
Um Big band, Christmas, love.
Oh,
That's the 3 words.
yeah. Always love, yeah. Okay, now
Always.
always love, always in our life. Love, life, and music.
Yeah, well, yeah. Most songs are love songs. Just
Yeah, yeah.
check your Spotify playlist. It's all about love.
Yeah, 100% you're right. Okay, let's talk about your latest song in this album, Christmas When You're Here. How do you interpret this song?
Well, Christmas When You're Here, it's no coincidence that my album is named after that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that is, to me, one of the most beautiful songs that I ever wrote, and I wrote it together with two Americans, Jeff Frenzel and Maria Christensen. And like I said, everything on the album combines what I feel and what Christmas is really about. But yeah, as I said before, it all comes down to love, and Christmas simply isn't Christmas unless you're with the person you love the most or the people you love the most. And in my case, that's my girlfriend. So Christmas will be Christmas when she's here. So I'm singing this
Oh,
song to her, and I tell her Christmas will only be Christmas when you're here.
so sweet.
That's pretty beautiful, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Everyone when hear that sentence from you will be melting.
Well, I that's what I'm trying to achieve. I want to make people feel a little warmth and a
Oh.
little love.
Okay. How would you? I mean, how long did it take you to finish all of this song in this album? And how was your experience writing all of this song?
Writing Christmas songs is always amazing to me because it's no exception that you start writing a Christmas song in the summer when it's hot and you're in shorts and the air conditioning is high.
Mm.
And then you start writing Christmas songs. But we actually started the first song that we wrote that made it to the album. We wrote in 2020, so that's 3.5 years ago. So this album has been 3.5 years in the making. And the final song that's the last song on the list on the album is Until Next Christmas. That song we wrote
Oh.
in July, I think.
Mhm.
So it really is 3.5 years in the making, but the
Mhm.
whole process and working together with different songwriters and arrangers is just it's amazing to see something that you wrote come to life and make it to the album. And now I'm talking to people all halfway across the world about that
Mhm.
music and the beauty of it. That never ceases to amaze me.
Mhm. And everyone can feel the song, especially in this
That's
Christmas.
what I hope. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sure you had a blast making all of your songs, but can you please spill the beans on which song was the most fun to create since your first debut, maybe?
Oof. Oh, that's so difficult. That is so difficult. The first, oh, from the first song that I ever released, or do you want
Yeah.
to keep it on the album? Okay. Oh my
Mm.
God, that's so difficult. You know what? That's actually a song that hasn't come out yet.
Mm.
I've been writing a lot of songs, and next year I'll be releasing many beautiful songs. There's
My
an
God.
album coming up even next year, which I don't want to talk about just yet, but
Uh-huh.
there's some songs on there that have so much meaning to me, and it's like Christmas When You're Here. The song that's such a beauty. That song means so much to me, and I've written a lot of songs by now, and most of them I still love to this day, and others I think, well, okay, well, I guess I was young.
Then
That's
we can wait. We can wait for the song on next
yes,
year.
yeah. Next year is there's
Okay.
gonna be a couple more beautiful songs, but until then, I would say Christmas When You're Here is the one that means the most to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, who is one singer that you really want to collaborate with?
Ooh, there's so many. There's so many. But I think one that's really high on my list is an American crooner called Harry Connick Jr.
Oh.
He's fantastic. I think he spends a lot of time in Australia now, and
Uh-huh.
I would love to have a song with Michael Bublé too.
Wow.
Yeah,
You will. Someday you will. And I can wait
I
for that.
I hope so. Me neither can I. That would be beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. And maybe this is the last questions, but last but not least, what advice or words or wisdom maybe can you share based on your own experience and journey?
I try to write a lot of songs with my own life lessons in them. But I think the biggest piece of advice that I could give to anyone is make sure to surround yourself with people who are good to you and make you better. It's if you think you can do anything alone, you're wrong. I thought so. I thought that I could do stuff alone, and you really can't. So the people around you are your foundation, and they are your base. And if that's good, and they all want the best for you, and you want the best for them, then beauty comes out of that. A lot of it.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Very great. Thank you for joining us today. We can't wait for
You're so
your
welcome.
next project. And thank you, listeners, for always listening to Bingkai Suara Podcast. And the podcast will always be available on any podcast streaming platform. See you in the next episode and goodbye.